my living in vain? Is my body in vain? Is my fashion in vain? Is my travel in vain? No, of course not. It's not all in vain. 'Cause after all, let it define.
Lux, 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 Lady Lux, Lady Lux. That's her name, don't wear it out. Lady Lux, Lady Lux. That's her name, don't wear it out. Hopping out the bed, right? Gotta get my tummy tight. I'm gonna get my body wrapped today. That mean you going right.
Let's spin the block to the group home. See what them boys on. Looking out for them men, making them feel like who? Mike Jones. Mike Jones.
Mike Jones.
Mike Jones.
Mike Jones. 4 days and 3 nights. Lux, get your flight right. Tune in to Busy One, 7 p.m. on Wednesday night.
Fashion talk, let's not forget where you get your fashion pick. Latest fashion in the mix. Yeah, you know it's gonna be lit. Ow. 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 Lady Lux. Lady Lux. Lady Lux. Lady Lux. Ow. Ow. Lady Lux.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, cuz?
Yeah, okay, you can hear me?
I can hear y'all. I can hear you.
Yep.
So, thank y'all for tuning in to the Busy One Radio, Lady Devine Show and Friends. We have a special guest, Lisa Huff, and we have our co-host DC Sniper here. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Hush? Hey, what's going on? What's up, y'all? What's up, Cassie? What's up? So yeah, we want to talk about, first of all, we gonna talk about relationships today in today's world. So what you got to say, DC Sniper?
I'm a 91 baby. I grew
You a
up
baby,
in between.
Your baby.
91 baby. I'm still a baby. They keep calling you baby even though you're 33. They still call you baby.
Oh,
But
I like to be called baby. I don't know about y'all.
I don't want to be called baby.
Oh, okay.
It's
Baby.
all right. I take it. I take it in stride. But in today's generation, I see a lot of conversations being had about finding love. Is it possible to find a genuine connection when everybody is out here for self? So,
Not everybody, brother.
I'm not gonna say everybody, but majority of people. Let me change my verbiage. Majority of people are self-oriented, so you have a hard time making an actual genuine connection with somebody, actually getting to know them. And how do you connect with them when we live in a social media era? You don't talk on the phone as much. You know, you see a person on Facebook, talk to them on Facebook, but see them out in public, they look the other way like they don't know you.
Well, I mean, I don't have that experience. What I have had is that people come up to me because they've seen me on social media, and they like, you that Lady Devine lady, you know what I'm saying? You know, I see you here, I see you there, so you know. But as far as relationships, you got to put down your social media and pick up the phone or go out on a date or whatever in order to get to know that person. You can't get to know them over social media.
That's the problem, you know. We have less interaction because of COVID. Before COVID, people were kind of a little sociable, but after COVID, I started noticing, you know, people not going over people's houses like they were. You're not seeing people outside like how you would back then. They're coming outside. People are coming out of their comfort shells, their comfort zones. But like for a young man, for me particularly, have a hard time making a genuine connection with young ladies because they are stuck on social media.
You should
They
go
don't
to
be
them
outside.
anyway.
If you try to talk to a young lady outside and say, "Excuse me, how you doing?" they look at you like you just threw up on them.
Oh, really? Wow.
Right, I don't know what. He need to stay away from them, cuz.
Yep. I don't know what's going on, but you on the wrong social media page.
No,
How
I'm
about
talking
that?
about outside. Outside.
Okay. So is it your approach?
No, can't be my approach. I'm too handsome.
Okay, so you can't be too handsome.
I'm too handsome.
You can't
I'm
be too handsome.
Too
It's
handsome.
your approach when you approaching a woman. You
Let me
gotta
take this mask off. I'm too handsome.
No. It's
It ain't
not
about handsome. She's saying, what's your approach when
It's
you?
your approach.
Yeah, what you say to him?
Like I said, if you approach a young lady and ask them how they're doing, you know, it's nice to meet you or anything, you know, you ask them their name or where they're from, they look at you like they throwing up, like you saying something crazy to them.
I think
I wouldn't want to get to know them anyway, bro.
I think you scaring them with your approach.
Oh.
I think you need to be a little more genuine.
What's
laid back.
what's more genuine than asking a young lady
How you doing? Right.
I don't know. It's like you're kind of forcing the issue a little bit. You're not. It don't seem genuine. You know what I mean?
So if I speak to somebody outside, right, we were crossing paths, right, you was crossing my path, and I say, "Excuse me, ma'am, how are you doing? What's your name? I think you're attractive."
You might say it too much in those few words. How you doing is fine enough. Then you wait for that conversation to continue before you start making compliments because they automatically got their shield up, as you already know. So they looking for something. Oh, he trying to have sex with me. That's what they think automatically. Instead of, he wants to get to know me. You know.
Well, in studies show research that women decide whether they want to have sex with a man in the first 5 seconds of looking at them, and this is a known statistic.
5
don't
seconds.
know.
The
I'm gonna have to
first
look
5
that up,
seconds of
bro.
looking at him
I'm
and
gonna have to look
having
that
a
up. I don't
conversation
know
with him, they
about
know
that.
whether they want to give him that cookie or not.
Oh, what's it? So in the first 5 seconds, what they looking at? Tell me what they looking at.
I can't speak for a woman.
But you got to just.
I'm telling you the statistic. That's it.
Statistic says.
Well,
what?
guess what? There's some
The statistic
shallow
says
ass
that a
women.
woman has an already
They
pre
shallow.
notion of whether she will be sexual with the person or not. Not if you're going to be with this person or have a lifelong relationship. If you will have a one night stand or, you know, it's a statistic for this.
Okay, so you saying based on your looks, your physique, and
Right,
everything.
appearance. The first impression is everything. So is he clean? Is his nails clean? Is his shoes clean? Is he well cut? Is he well groomed? Is his hair cut? Is he, you know, they look at all of that.
Hey, brother.
Isn't that what you look at when you look at a man when you first meet him?
Hey, brother.
I look at
You
his
you can have all that, but if the mic chart with it, you don't know what somebody got it. So if a girl that shallow, then you need to stay away from her.
We didn't say we was gonna have sex. We just
Yes,
said
what you
whether
did.
they
You just
decide if they would have the sexual urges for that person. The attraction is there. Sexual attraction has to be there before you have sex with anybody.
Absolutely, but in 5 seconds, then you should be scared of them.
Hey, Tasha.
It's just a statistic.
Lisa, you're dark. You might want to
Turn the light on
Turn the
in
light
your
on. So
Who, I'm dark?
Yes,
Yes.
Miss Alicia.
Oh, I'm in my basement. I don't think you get no lighter than this. I might have to take my computer upstairs.
Uh-oh.
Man, with me, I'm chilling.
That's fine. That's
You
fine.
good?
So yeah, cause I think you know it's the approach. You know, fall back and let it just happen naturally. You know.
It's more so less for other young men. I don't have this problem.
You're speaking on
I'm speaking
somebody else's behalf.
for
Okay,
young
okay.
men that have this issue of approaching young ladies. I don't have that problem. I'm too handsome. I told you this. I'm gonna keep saying it.
Okay then. You're too handsome.
Too handsome.
So you should have no problems with no.
I'm
no
engaged.
One. Oh, well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Who's the lucky woman?
Brianna Janae Hans.
Okay, Brianna Hans. Where you at, Brianna? We want to meet you, Brianna.
Miss
There
Cleaver.
there you go, Lisa. We can see you now.
AKA Miss Cleaver.
Lisa was down in her basement cultivating.
Can you see me?
We can
Can
see
you
you
see me
now.
now?
We can
Yes.
see you now. So Lisa, we talked about your book. How's your book going?
Hey, Kim, it's doing excellent. Although I ain't seen a dime from my publisher yet. They said October be my first royalty check. Cause you know I went through a real publisher, so I'm waiting to see if they're gonna beat me or not. But you know that ain't good.
Well, how many books have you sold so far?
I don't know. The
Okay.
publisher, that just
They don't give you that information monthly?
No, they just. I guess when they sent me my first check and it said October, I guess I know then. But you know, it's all about trusting them. That's just like one of them record labels, man. You know,
Yep.
you know what I mean? So you see, I know when I start working on this next one in this winter, I'm not going through. I'm gonna figure out how to do more by myself instead of paying them all that money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, because them publishers like record labels, they rate.
I gotta get with you. I got a book I need to drop.
Yeah.
That's why I haven't dropped it, because I don't trust nobody.
Yeah.
So you have an event coming up this Sunday.
Absolutely, for the one of the most prevalent causes and issues that's going on in the black community. It's going on in our community, but the black community is the ones getting affected the most because they too worried about stigma and they dying in silence, and you know it's ridiculous, you know, and we got to beat that, and that's what I'm coming Sunday to do. I'm gonna go hard too when I speak, so I know I'm gonna trigger some people. That's why I got counselors and therapists that's gonna be on hand, because we gotta stop sugarcoating and pussyfooting around these serious issues. You know what I mean? We got 10-year-olds killing themselves. You know what I mean? Come on, man. When we go, it's real in the black community, and let's stop pretending like it ain't.
So why do you think that people are afraid to talk about it or afraid to get help or counseling?
Because first of all, they friends gonna make them feel like they weak. You weak. I done had friends and family members, other friends and family members. Don't take that medication. You don't need that medication. You know what I mean? Just you ain't no doctor. You ain't no therapist. You know what I mean?
How you know?
It's scary. Yeah, it's scary. And that's why we behind. That's why we behind. But we going, you know what I mean? I'm going hard this Sunday.
We ashamed to ask for help or to be helped.
Yeah, it's sad. We laughing at it. Like everybody else will go get some help. Shit. You know what I mean?
So I'm one of those children that grew up suffering from mental illness myself. Also been to the insane asylum 3 times.
That's
I'm
right.
not ashamed to speak about it.
That's right. That's right.
Advocating for it now that I'm getting older, because it is a real deep issue, and it's still lies deep within the home. You know, we're the only community of people that is taboo to talk about our real trauma. And every time you bring up trauma in the home or bring up something that happened to you in your childhood, you know, the parents, they're old school. They from that generation where we don't talk. We just go and brush it under the rug, and
that's where
we
the
go
damage
pray
was done,
and
brother.
just
That's
let
where the
God
damage
handle
was done.
it. We from that I grew up under that kind of people.
We all did. We all
Jesus
did.
will take it away. Jesus will take it away. Okay, Jesus will take some of it away, but the rest is a lot of people don't know about shadow work. Doing that shadow work and digging deep in your soul and finding out where it really stemmed from, and then being vocal about it.
That's true.
You close, but as a clinician, you know, it's my field. So definitely a lot of childhood trauma, my brother. A lot of childhood trauma that I'm saying that started. They my patients now as adults, but the symptoms and the issues started when I get to talking to them, like when they were 7 and 8. Now I'm talking to 50 and 60-year-old damaged men and women because they didn't know how to go ask for help. They couldn't say what was going on within them. Oh, it's deep, man. If I tell you some of the stuff I hear and see every day at work, it scares some of y'all, man. It's sad. And as far as the stigma, a whole lot of my patients is black, male and females, 18 years old to like 30. Them the most. I got them way older than that, but that 18 to 30-year-old is coming in. They coming in so increasingly harassment for suicidal ideation and attempts. You wouldn't believe it. It's deep.
All right, Lisa, we're going to take a break right here. We got our top 3 songs of the day, and we got number 3 coming up, and we'll be right back.
All right.
Of course, I support Devine Lux. Go visit her website at www.divinelux.com. And don't forget for your listening pleasure, catch your show, Fashion Talk, on Busy One Radio. Live 365 every Wednesday at 7 p.m.
Don't miss the next HBCU Classic Experience by On Impact Promotions, November 15th through 17th, 2024. Call 513-602-7289 to get involved.
I support Devine Deluxe, and so should you. Check her out at divinedeluxe.com. And she'll get you right. Yeah, for the gentleman. Y'all see that.
Y'all, this your boy Alcatraz. Make sure y'all check out Busy One Radio, Lady Devine Fashion Talk Show. It go down every Wednesday. Ow.
When I'm getting ready for my night out, I use Devine Essentials Foundation to give me the coverage that makes me feel like a superstar. The smooth satin finish that it gives me on my face makes me feel like I'm getting ready to walk up onto the runway. Dare to be different with Devine Essentials Foundation and Makeup Line.
Hey y'all, thanks for tuning in to Busy One Radio, the Lady Devine Show and Friends. I have my co-host DC Sniper, and we have Miss Lisa Huff here, who has a show coming up this Sunday at Washington Park. What time is the show?
The event starts at 3 p.m. sharp, and we going our way 9:30, 10.
All right. And so, what's some of the artists that you have performing and some of the speakers? And what can they expect? What can they expect?
Oh, well, we got top tier professionals, licensed speakers that's going to be speaking about mental health and addiction and how it affects our community. So it'll be 5 of us speaking. As far as artists, we got some for the old school and the new school. So we got bands, we got national artists from Cincinnati performing. We got some talented artists, and it's all about everything 513. That's what's wrong with Cincinnati, is because, you know, Atlanta, New York, them type places, they embrace their city anywhere they go.
Right.
And what makes me upset with anyone from Cincinnati that makes it out I have yet to see interviews or anything on a national stage where they bragging about Cincinnati. It's sad. You know what I mean?
They even changed their city.
No, it's sad.
They from
So,
Dayton. They from Louisville, but not from Cincinnati.
But I'm just saying, we got to do better, man. There's some talent, and not just the rappers and singers, but people who act. It's all kind of talent in Cincinnati, and if everybody started embracing the city like the ones I mentioned embrace theirs, man, the economy would be so much flourished, and it just would be a greater place to live. Keep the money there, because if they say 50 Cent or Jay-Z somewhere, you wanted to spend your kids' school money and everything else to go see them.
Yeah.
But we got some talent. We got some talented people right there in the city that's just as good as any of them people I named. They just ain't touched the right person. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna speak the truth. You know what I mean? I don't care who like it.
That's fast.
But yeah, we gotta start embracing our own, no matter whether it's, you know, like you got a clothing store. You got like, you know, but you would rather go spend your money elsewhere, and because you worried about what I'm gonna make.
Exactly.
Get out of here, bro.
If I'm gonna come up.
It's a poverty mindset, and it started generations ago. They put us against each other, and some of us smart enough to see differently, but the majority of us still stuck, Kim, and it's sad. You know what I mean? Because guess what? It's enough for everybody. It truly is. You know what I mean? I ain't gotta hate on you because I sell clothes and you sell clothes.
Right,
Shit.
right.
Somebody like what you got, and they like what I got. So we, as black folks, period, they gotta
Wake up. Wake up.
I have an idea of all the major vendors, black owned. What's the other one? Loveless and all those different names here.
It's so many brands out there.
They don't even realize that they're touching so many people around the world, right? Black owned is big here. Like, not just here, but I'm talking about stateside. If you go to any other city, you can find artists and all kind of different people wearing his stuff, right? Him being the forefront of the clothing brand, or what you would say the fashion industry of Ohio, you should have every other upcoming brand in your store and pushing them.
That'd be nice.
Just like
you gotta
look at yourself like a Macy's. You gotta look at yourself as a JC's Penney. They're not competing with each other.
Right.
They getting that money together. That's why all those brands is under one umbrella. But somebody has to be a holding company and take on that responsibility to be the endorser of that. And that's
it ain't
just,
how it work though. People don't want other people to win.
They don't want to see you go higher. But like my vision, like I was just talking about this right here. What you just brought up was a perfect conversation. We the most self-hating and self-sabotaging city. I've never seen the hate and the self-sabotaging more than I've seen here.
I don't know if we the most hated in the city. I mean, out of other cities, but it's sad though, brother.
I've traveled. Like I've been traveling since I was little. And everywhere else I've lived, I'm not even from Cincinnati originally. This is just where I grew up. This is where majority of my mom's family is. I'm from out west. So me being traveling abroad, I've lived in New York, I've lived in Florida, I've lived in LA, I've lived in Texas. These different places I've never experienced the hate that I see here amongst people that know each other, families that know each other, and majority of people in Ohio are related. So it's like you hating on your own family.
Shit, all the time.
all the time.
All the time. That shit. All the
and
time.
It's like, you know, like you said, people don't really know the history of Ohioans and the people that come out of this place. We got the Isley brothers. We got Boosie, the Shotgun, These is all old groups.
But guess what? But that goes to what I said. How many of them be bragging? I don't hear. Maybe Boosie, like a lot of people know.
Oh no, Boosie's a big advocate. A lot of them don't brag about
no Cincinnati, man. They don't brag about no. I'm talking about anybody that made it out. So rep your city because they got connections. Them powerhouses you said, Ivy brother, they got connections, man. They could have put a whole lot of people from Cincinnati into different cities.
Cleveland though.
It don't matter. It don't matter. The Ivy brothers ain't from no Cleveland. Ivy brothers from Cincinnati.
Lincoln Heights.
That's right. Thank you, kid.
A few of them.
Lincoln Heights.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, right. It's about, like I said, people are like they scared when they make it to say they came from Cincinnati. That's bullshit. Bullshit.
So what do you think we could do, Lisa, to change the mentality of our narrative?
Well, hope, because some of that poverty mindset, that's mental health too, Kim. So hopefully some of these people that's on your podcast, the haters listening to, because they listening.
Yeah, they listening.
Guess what? Hey, Kim, I hope they come learn something on Sunday.
Yeah.
Get some resources and find out that it's okay to get some help.
Yeah, get your mind right. Get your mind right. It's all right.
You can speak towards survival remorse. That's all it is survival remorse, because a lot of people have a fear of becoming successful, a fear of accomplishment, and self-doubt.
And then something, and that's all that, self-esteem, all that. Thinking you let somebody define you. You can't define me, I define myself. So all that's mental health, that's self-esteem, self-confidence, bro, that's all that. But I'm telling you, we got some hell of speakers. You don't touch on all that. Like I said, when I speak, I'm going hard. But as well as that, it's going to be like a concert, but the focus is on mental health and addiction. And it affects everybody, family that's listening on this podcast and that's on here, man. Mental health and addiction affects all of us.
All of us. Everybody got a pookie in their family.
Absolutely. You know what I mean? See, who ain't depressed? I done suffered through depression and all that. Man, come on, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
Not a pookie.
So I'm definitely looking forward to it. There will be vendors down there, right?
Oh, it's gonna be everything. You gonna be down there with your line, right?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, so we got a bunch of vendors. It's something for everybody. It's gonna be something for everybody. And then we giving away for the kids who need additional supplies and stuff. We giving away the book bags and school supplies and. Oh man, we got so many products. We got something to cleanse you and help you lose a little weight. I got a few people coming down there with some stuff. So
I'm gonna be first in line.
So yeah, it's all good, man. I just hope you know what I mean. Come out, support, try to help somebody in your family. And you know what else? What else I hate, Kim? Because we talking about mental health and addiction. So then people, what happened?
It's going on break. I'll be back. Say that thought. We'll be right back.
Okay, all right.
I'm ready. My name is Howard Johnson. I live in DeLand, Florida. I downloaded Live 365, and I now listen to Busy One Radio, thanks to Kimberly, my sister.
Do you have belly rolls like this? Do you have the chicken wing arm like this? Or experience fat rolls like this? I suggest you try Devine Essentials, Lipo in a Jar. Brought to you by Devine Lux. Lipo in a jar slims your body, firms your body, reduces cellulite, and burns fat. All at the same time.
Hey, what's up? Hey, Kim, you asked me to send you like how I feel about Deluxe and the things that you are doing here. Hit Kimmy up. She's been available for the people. Long time. Gang.
All right, we are back. So you can go ahead and finish with
Finish my thought. Yeah, what I was getting ready to say is I'm so tired of people being concerned after the fact. ODing after they hear about somebody killing themselves in whatever manner, then everybody want to show concern and send out a million posts on Facebook, when if you could have talked to that brother or that sister, you might could have prevented some of that. So all that afterthought, I'm tired of that as well. One other last thing, as I mentioned in one of my posts on Facebook, Kim, I know you see it. If you're on Facebook, I don't even know your name. What's your name?
DC.
You see, you see it. You know, no matter, I'm watching daily. That's what I'm saying. Black folks scared to go get some help. They attention seeking, they crying, and they doing all this on Facebook for Facebook friends. Them not your fucking friends. They don't give about you.
Nothing.
Go talk to somebody that you can hold with confidentiality and unload and get some help. Get some professional help. But no matter how, we still be on there. We go on there now, look on there tomorrow. You watch all the crying out for help to some people don't got a clue how to help you.
That's not your friend.
So, yeah, not your friend. That's say anything.
My question to that is give them some outlets, like actual outlets, numbers. We need to see that so we can share them.
Numbers. We definitely need numbers.
Different sites, websites that we can go to, because you got to remember, most youth, they weren't taught about none of that kind of stuff. So their only voice or only thought is to go to a platform, a social media platform, to reach out, hoping somebody see it.
And that's why I'm addressing all that Sunday, brother. We addressing all that on Sunday.
Okay.
Youth as well as adults.
Yeah, so Lisa, that's a good point though. Do you have some hotlines that people could be able to call and be able to talk to somebody about what's going on in their life?
Absolutely. I don't have the hotlines with me, but all that's going to be a part of the resource given down on Sunday.
Good.
You know, as well as I got some statistics that are going to shock y'all about this stuff we're talking about. So
I got two personal friends and a nephew that committed suicide.
Absolutely.
So I was the person that they reached out to.
Mm-hmm.
The one was just not too long ago, and it's very still disturbing because he reached out. I was at work, and I couldn't do anything to help him, and it was all because of his son. His son's mother wouldn't let him get his son. He just couldn't take it no more.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. All that's mental health, man. He definitely needed to be with somebody, and I got close friends as well that did it. And I'm like I said, I'm gonna address all that, man. I'm going where it hurt. You know what I mean? All that childhood trauma you've been hiding, I'm gonna hit on it. So you know what I mean? If you come in there, be ready for it, because I'm gonna hit on it, man. That's the only way we gonna start to heal. I tell my patients that every day when I go to work, and you know, a lot of them do listen, a lot of them get better. And they crazy about Lee Huff. You know what I mean? Because they know I can identify. I ain't coming just out no textbook. I'm coming out of both. Yeah, I'm coming out of real life in that textbook.
All right, personal experience.
Yeah. So that make me dangerous. They be worried of it. I make them nervous, bro. But it's all good. It's all love. I just want our people to heal and get better, man, and stop acting like stuff don't hurt when it hurt, and find you somebody you trust to talk about it to. That's professional and that can help you.
Right.
I only advocate for men and young men. We need the women to speak up for women. But most of the time, this is a touchy subject. Men do not have a safe zone or a safe space to relieve whatever tension or burden that they are carrying on their shoulders, just to be transparent or to be vocal that I had a bad day. Even dealing with a spouse, if you have marriage, I see it all the time with marriages 30, 40 years. The man can't confide in his woman because she uses it as a weapon later. She always does. I've not seen not one woman not do this to a man.
So why don't he go get a therapist, my brother?
That hurt, that pain, whatever he confided in you with, you then get triggered by whatever you've been through, and then take that as an ammunition to use it and hang that man.
Again, my brother, why don't he go get a therapist?
Huh?
Why don't he go get a therapist?
Pride.
Huh?
Ego. Pride and ego.
That's what I'm talking about. That's why we touching on all that. It's exactly.
That pride and ego has to be broken down.
It's hard to break a barrier of trust with a man, because when we've been, so the first person that breaks that trust for us, and every man can contest to this, is their mother. Their mother. Because when you tell your mom what's going on, she always used that against us. Well, are you like, well, how can I come? I'm supposed to be able to come to my mom or my father, right? And confide with them within trust that they won't cross certain boundaries. They always use whatever you bring to them truth. That's why most kids don't tell their parents the truth now, because of judgment. Fear of judgment and
them
fear
grown
of
patients
shame.
that I see today, brother. Them grown patients. You know how many men I treat daily? I treat so many men daily. And then, you know what they tell me? Which I already know, that's what I'm saying. We got it wrong generations back. Boys don't cry. Get over there and suck it up. You know how many damaged men I treat daily now because of that?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's okay to cry, black man. I cry. I'm not one of them. I cry.
You better cry. You better experience and feel your emotions, because if you raising kids, if you holding all yours in, what you think they're doing?
Same thing.
So man, it's a ripple effect, brother. Like I said, I treat kids, adults, man. I'm telling you, I got some heavy stuff, man. I'm going in.
It's that time too. Yeah. It's that time to start re-establishing that love in our community. It's like, I was just talking to another individual about this the other day, is how in the 90s, because I always reference the 90s. I'm a 90s baby, but I swear I should have been born in the 80s. That camaraderie where you could go to anybody's house or a neighborhood. I'm from that time where you can go knock on the neighbor door and you can walk straight in and they give you a plate, sit you down, let you sleep over there, tell your mama you over here, he okay. Now, all that.
Yeah.
Our neighbors I used to get whoopings from my neighbors. It was community.
Right.
We got so like I said, go back to that self-orientation thing where we so self-oriented, only worried about making that money to pay them bills and keep the things on that we need, that we forgot about the essential things. Yeah. Which is family, love, community, joy, peace, happiness. We ain't having fun no more.
Definitely forgot about family. How many families sit down for dinner?
Together. Not just sit down for dinner, but together.
Yeah, together.
Oh yeah. And then if they do, we talk about this, and I talk about this with my patients in one of my groups.
You on your phone?
We got a family. Yeah, we got a family of 5 sitting down at the table. Everybody on their cell phone.
Yeah.
And texting each other crazy. If they text each other and talk about it, they don't say nothing out loud.
Yeah, it's bad. You know what I mean?
So Christopher Cheney says, I feel relationships are personal. It's not for social media and everyone to know about what goes on in your relationship. It's for you and your spouse. Hey Rose. Hey Kimberly. Yeah, this some deep stuff right here.
As far as the personable issues, of course. But we live in a social media era. Technical era. So almost like validation if you don't show your woman or man. You get what I'm saying? Because everybody else is doing it. So it's more of a follow the leader type situation that we're living in nowadays that I see on that aspect, Christopher. To answer
Definitely a
that
follower. That's why I ain't never been no follower. I always been a leader. You gotta set your own path.
For sure.
Yeah, we got grown ass men be following behind another hater. You know what I mean?
For
Come
sure.
on, man. Get your own mind. You 50. You know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. Come on.
Get your life.
Come on. Yeah. It's sad though.
Yeah, it's very sad.
It's just like,
Wake up, people.
y'all need to wake up and come back together, but the only way we can do that is if we talk about the real trauma. Like Miss Lisa is mentioning, you got to start from the source and the root in order for us to turn a new page, turn a new leaf. It's never too late. I'm one of those kids, like I said, I grew up without a father until I was all the way up to about 5 years old. I didn't know who my father was. Chasing after him, the image, all the way up to now. Not until I returned home that me and my father had established a relationship, a bond now, as me being an adult male and understanding the loopholes and the loops that sometimes women put you through when you have a child with them and you leave. My father and mother were married. My father left the week before my conception. So it was a hardship, my mother looking me in the face every day. That's what kind of situation I look exactly like my father. Exactly like him.
That's
I identify with that, brother.
So when your mom look at you, she get pissed off all over again. And I'm like, I used to be like, sometimes I would ask her like, Mom, what did I do? I'm sorry, baby, it ain't you.
Yep. Same situation, bro. Same situation.
We'll be right back, y'all.
Of course, I support Devine Lux. Go visit her website at www.divinelux.com. Don't forget for your listening pleasure, catch your show, Fashion Talk, on Busy One Radio. Live 365, every Wednesday at 7 p.m.
Don't miss the next HBCU Classic Experience by On Impact Promotions, November 15th through 17th, 2024. Call 513-602-7289 to get involved.
I support Devine Deluxe, and so should you. Check her out at divinedeluxe.com. And she get you right. Yeah, for the gentlemen. Y'all see that.
Y'all, this your boy Alcatraz. Make sure y'all check out Busy One Radio, Lady Devine Fashion Talk Show. They go down every Wednesday. Ow.
When I'm getting ready for my night out, I use Devine Essentials Foundation to give me the coverage that makes me feel like a superstar. The smooth satin finish that it gives me on my face makes me feel like I'm getting ready to walk up onto the runway. Dare to be different with Devine Essentials Foundation and Makeup Line.
Hey y'all, thanks for tuning in to Busy One Radio, the Lady Devine Show and friends. I have my co-host DC Sniper and special guest Lisa Huff. Lisa Huff has a special event coming up this Sunday at 3 o'clock at Washington Park. Full of speakers, full of vendors, full of Cincinnati artists. Y'all need to participate, okay? Y'all need to come down. It's free. She got all kind of school supplies. She has other things, weight loss samples, and all kind of things that y'all need to come and check her out. So before we start, Christina Rodriguez, she says, The real is not talked about enough. That's why I'll always continue to put my truth out there every time. Society nowadays won't talk about a lot, but we can change that together by living in our truth. That is so true. Thanks, Christina.
That's right. Living in your truth. That's right.
So, Lisa, what you want to tell the people? Why should they come down to Washington Park?
Because the subject matter affects them and family and their family members. It affects them and their family members and their kids. So we talking about the youth too. You know what I mean? Some of my patients that I see now, they 30, 40, and 50 years old. Talking about a couple of them told me they started shooting dope at 12.
Wow.
Come on, man. This shit real. You know what I mean? Tell me about how depressed they was in the second, third grade. That's when it started, and they wanted to kill themselves then. And it's deep. I'm telling you, it runs deep. You know, and I do psychotherapy groups daily. I do that every day. And when I tell you, in some of my groups, I see 50 and 60-year-old men breaking down, boo-hooing, and it feels so good to me. It made me know, let me know my job is being done, and they feel so much better afterwards. Like they you know what I mean. I tell them to let it out. Don't hold it in. Do it out now. Let it out. And they end up thanking me, you know, at the end. And yeah, it's just real. We got to start embracing it if we want to get better.
All right. So Betty Rickabod, she says, gotta be a generational curse breaker. Generational trauma is real. It's literally stored in our DNA. I agree. What's up, Kim Bronson?
That's my girl too, Kim Betty. She from up here.
All right, Betty. Thanks for tuning in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I can't wait till Sunday. I'm looking forward to it. I hope everybody in Cincinnati come down and participate. It's for the city. Lisa she's been putting on a lot of events for the city. Ain't asked nobody for a dime. This is all through her pockets. So we need to support people that want to support us. You know what I'm saying? Come to bring your whole family, from the little ones all the way up to the grandmas.
Yeah. All they need is a chair, Kim. All they need is a lawn chair or something to sit in.
Bring your own chair. Yeah. Not your bottle, but your chair.
Not a BYD event. Bring your chair, brother, sisters.
That's what's up. But I'm very excited, and
I am too, man.
I'm so proud of you, Lisa, of the things that you have gone through and what you have become. It's just it's amazing, and it's amazing that we've been friends, cousins, sisters since we was about 10. and, you know, and we still there. You know what I mean? Nothing's changed, just our age.
That's right.
It's our age. Right. Just become more wiser. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
definitely wiser and mature. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because if you don't evolve, then you know what? And that's another thing. There's so many people stuck at 93. It's 2020. If y'all don't evolve and change your mindset, man, come on.
Another thing is, like, most of the people from my generation and younger have a hard time transitioning into adulthood.
Oh yeah, definitely. They
have a hard time being adults, that they have reverted. And then you got a lot of elders that are reverting back to childish behaviors. It's like, hey, what's going on now? We don't have any elders.
Can I touch on that real quick?
Go ahead.
I feel like that's because when you look back at the generations, we were raised by kids who were learning to be adults themselves. So we don't get adulting because we didn't see adulting. That's all I gotta say.
Well, that was Ace.
That's Ace.
You know, he's a youngster. But my age, we was raised by adults. We was raised by our grandparents. And
absolutely.
You bet not say nothing back to Miss Betty. Because Miss Betty will whip your butt and send your butt home. And then when you get home, your mama gonna get you too. You know what I'm saying? And these days, everybody's worried about nobody's touching my child. Don't say nothing. Even they tell the kids at the schools, don't the teachers don't say nothing to my kid. The teacher's scared to teach. You know, they don't want to discipline the kid because the kid doing something he ain't supposed to. So everybody's afraid to make everything right.
That's right. That's right. And then let's talk about Kim. Also with that, it's how you know, and it's a high number. I'm telling you, people scared of their own kids. Cause guess what? Y'all done let them go so far. I done seen grown ass people fist fighting their mom and dad.
Oh yeah.
Come on, man. Where that go? Man, I bet I didn't even talk back then.
I was so afraid of my parents, it wasn't funny. But yeah, nowadays they will fight you. They will shoot you.
Yeah,
you know,
that's right. Marvin Gaye.
The loss of respect has gone. It's gone.
I just had a close friend's son get locked up for shooting at them with a switch. Shooting at his mom with a switch.
It's
you know what I mean? The respect and honor.
And just missed him by this. And his, like, I don't want to get into too much about it, but just barely missed him.
So we got parents that want to be friends with their kids.
That's the problem.
Instead of being
scared to be a parent. And scared to
we
be
got
a parent.
parents that want to come to the schools with their bonnets and pajamas on and
looking crazy,
slippers on instead of being a parent. And that's what's happening to our world. We have no more parents. They all want to be friends of social media and friends of their kids.
Taking charge.
Lord help us.
So like I seen a generation of men. Like when I was growing up, I was in the streets. I'm no longer in the streets, thank God. But they would go home to my mama, get your son. He don't need to be over here with us, da 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 da. So long, it was nothing they could say because my mom was gone, had to work. So I had to choose, like, am I gonna get this whooping from grandpa or what I'm gonna do? I'm still going outside. I'm going out here, I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. But the men are afraid of the youngsters is because they pulling these guns. They pulling the gun. They not, as soon as you get them mad, they're pulling the gun. They don't even have to put your hands on them. You can say something. These kids are so triggered now that if you just say something the wrong way and they don't like it, they're going to try to take your life.
Yeah, because they have no concept. All this trauma.
On the line for these kids. And I'm one of them people that go out there and talk to these kids because they see like I'm one of y'all. I was one of them. I was one of them kids that if you said something wrong, I'm gonna punch you in your mouth. That's just was me.
Yeah, but we the ones gotta help pick up the youth that's lost.
For sure.
So we got one last comment from Christina Rodriguez. It says, and you know, because their friend circle and or family allows that type of behavior, and that's why they think it's okay. I'm a 90s baby, and I'm telling you, my parents would still have me to this day if I didn't act right or do right by others, set aside from standing up for what's right, etc. Definitely. I don't know what this generation has become, but we're lost. They're lost.
And we're going to get it together. If enough people try to pitch in, we can get it together.
They took God out the home.
God out the school, God out the home.
No, it started at home. It ain't even about school.
It is. They took
it out the school.
School is school. But it started at home. Like now, like I see my elder grandparents, they no longer pray. They no longer go to church. They no longer do the things that we grew up seeing them to do, even our parents. They're not going to the church. They're not going nowhere around that building. So we're not congregating the way that we used to. We got away from the source of what the truth is. So now you got a lost generation because nobody believes in God anymore. Nobody's going to the master no more. So when you think you can do it yourself, that's what you get. That's why we have this. That's why we have this.
It's awful. So we're going to close out. We're out of time. Lisa, tell them again where to come on Sunday.
Everybody be at Washington Park, main stage, you all, main stage. 3 p.m. to 9 p.m. this Sunday. Concert, speakers, vendors. We're gonna have a good time. And we're gonna learn where to get some help from and not to be afraid to ask for some help.
That's real. All right, DC Sniper.
Love you, cuz.
I appreciate you.
All right, brother. All right, brother.
It was nice meeting you too.
Sure.
Closing words for today is pray. Pray. If you ain't doing nothing else, more prayer, more power, and then take action behind your prayer. That's my word of the day.
My word is always put the guns down, y'all. Learn how to think through your process before you take your action. Come down on Sunday, Washington Park, 3 o'clock, for a day full of fun, a day full of education. Relieve your mental health.
And love.
Love.
A day of love.
A day
we
of
gonna
love.
love on y'all. We gonna love on y'all. We gonna love on each other again. It's time to come back and usher in that love.
Let go and let God. I like that. I love y'all. We'll see you next week. Thank you for tuning in to the
See you
Lady
Sunday,
Divine Show,
cuz.
friends.
We'll see you Sunday, Miss Lisa.
All right.
Thank you so much for all you do.
It's Devine.